And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, nah. What it is, what it do. Good people. What's poppin', man? Peace and love to you, peace and love to you, man. How y'all living up there? How the world treating y'all, man? So, yo. I got something for us. I remember mentioning something about the SCPs, right? So I did a little research, and I found something. So we're gonna do a little background research on some of the SCPs, and hopefully we can get all of them, you know what I'm talking about? Because there's a lot of them out there, you feel me? Some of them I ain't even heard of, and some of them doing some stuff I ain't never even heard. Definitely ain't heard of this. This video right here look real interesting. Real interesting. So I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. I hope you're doing good, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're digging the content. And I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, you know what we do. Bustin'. I'm talking about bustin'. Buckle up for this one, y'all. Yeah. Viewer discretion, please be advised.
I see circles that are not circles. Meanings of God's souls inside us as proof of mountains, no hate, the sadness.
Yeah, what in the fuck? Billy Styler. That be the channel we on. Let's get it, Bill. Can I call you Bill? No, I call you Styler. What's up, Styler? Let's do this.
The SCP Foundation is the ultimate rabbit hole for those interested
Hey, this is a real
in the
thing,
dark,
y'all.
disturbing, and unexplained. For those of you who don't know, the SCP Foundation is responsible for capturing, containing, and studying various paranormal, supernatural, and other mysterious phenomena unexplained by science, while also keeping their existence hidden from the rest of society.
Yeah, like the MIB.
These phenomena are known as anomalies to us and classified as SCPs
035
to the
is a
Foundation.
mask.
Their archives can be found online, which contain thousands of records, ranging from SCP-087, an endless unlit stairwell haunted by a shrouded figure, SCP-106, a corroded and decayed humanoid entity with a malicious instinct to hunt, drag humans to a dimension beyond our understanding. Nonetheless, each one of these SCPs exists at the threshold of reality, having their own history and purpose. Except for one, which I personally believe to be the most disturbing SCP of them all.
Before we get to his most disturbing, what he feels is the most disturbing to him, there was over 1,000 different cryptids. Okay? So I don't want to hear no skinwalker shit. Over 1,000 different cryptids. And they're labeled SCPs. And it's funny that my children know about this thing. They put me on some of them. Like, what the? I thought it was a cryptid. They said SCP. So I'm like, what is this? But now some of the research has gotten a bit deep. And I'm like, hold up. So I'm having to reference and reframe and go back to some things and flip a couple more pages backwards and like, hold up. And now we have this is a real thing, yo. Really. Question is, where are they coming from? how many of them have already been here?
This is SCP-1981, a corrupted Betamax recording of Ronald Reagan's Evil Empire speech from March of 1983. This anomalous object was discovered by a filing clerk at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in Simi Valley, California in 1991. Attached was an adhesive sticker with the title, "Ronald Reagan cut up while talking." The filing clerk inserted the recording and watched in horror as they witnessed what appeared to be a lifelike edit of Ronald Reagan being cut up, bleeding all over his podium. After viewing the tape, the clerk immediately notified the police, as they believed this obscene edit was grounds for criminal charges. However, local investigations were cut short, as the SCP Foundation soon caught wind of this tape, contained it, and closed the investigation. Back at the Foundation, researchers immediately began to study this supposed anomalous object. Upon the very first playback, everything began as normal. Reagan's speech was as it was back in 1983, but only up until the minute and 10 seconds in, where it heavily deviated from the original script. Nothing like any speech he's ever performed before. The new words protruded from Reagan's mouth for approximately 4 minutes before lacerations, incisions, and penetration wounds slowly began to appear all over his body from an unknown source. He continued giving a speech about his injuries, as if they weren't even happening. This went on for several more minutes, until the tape abruptly cut to static at 22 minutes, 34 seconds in. However, this isn't even the start of what makes this tape so disturbing.
It gets worse than that?
As stated before, everything is normal until 1 minute and 10 seconds in. But each time the tape is rewound, everything is different. Each and every subsequent viewing. Reagan's words are mostly incoherent and nonsensical, lacking any sort of thematic structure. However, there have been instances where he's touched on torture, child Nishiatselim, Genid and even future events that haven't happened as of 1983, such as election results and catastrophes. The speeches can be quite concerning, but not as frightening as how the video can end. Reagan has been observed to be injured enough to the point where his vocal cords only produce a drowned-out gurgle, and in some cases, having his head completely severed.
What? What the fuck is going on?
Over the years, the SCP Foundation has conducted several investigations into the strange Betamax tape. There are only a few recordings the Foundation has captured during their studies. Because of its horrific nature, I will only be sharing the audio. The first of these recordings was captured in 1993, where officials observed this snippet.
A renewal of the traditional values that have been the tendons of this country's strength. One recent survey by a Washington-based researcher concluded that Americans were far more willing to participate in cannibalism than the past 100 years. America is a nation that will not suffer abominations lightly, 7, and that is the core of the awakening 12, 18. For the first time we have risen, and I see we are being consumed. I see circles that are not circles, billions of dead souls inside containment. Unravelers have eaten country's moral fabric, turning hearts into filth. I'm from a kingdom level above he. What does that yield? A hokey smile that damns an entire nation. There is no hope.
At 19 minutes and 15 seconds in, Reagan winced back, as if experiencing severe pain. Several new lacerations began to manifest across his eye socket, as well as punctures penetrating his skull. The remainder of his left arm was now cleanly bisected. Reagan continued as follows.
Further consensus
Told
is
you what the
proven
business
that over
was.
half of all Americans still hate. Keep and hold by board.
Unlike that
The
pineal
emptiness,
gland.
the sadness,
So you
the
can
blackness,
see what I see.
the darkness.
Then from 20 minutes and 30 seconds in,
How's this
Reagan
dude
simply
getting cut
kept
up though?
laughing until the signal
I
degraded
thought we were
into
talking about
static
SCP,
at
folks.
22
Where
minutes
we at?
and 34
Where we
seconds.
going with this?
Numerous tests were conducted over the following years.
On the tape?
During this time, researchers noticed a strange hooded figure in some of the recordings, just standing there, motionless, for the duration of the
Man, who
tape.
the fuck is this?
It appeared
Did
in
anybody
roughly
see
1
it?
in 7 viewings, including a notable viewing in 1996, where officials monitored the following.
So nobody saw it?
I've been to the steel mills of Alaska and the cornfields of Nebraska. I've seen the derelict offices of Govt burn with the window boarded up and the squatters inside them. I've seen the houses where they cut up the little babies. From coast to shining coast, I have walked empty down drooling path and the decaying flesh of false morality poisoning our children. I've stood atop the mountain of this greedy earth, looking upon our beautiful pious pit, filled to bursting with the vast hands of helplessness. And did you know what I saw? Hell.
Hey, I can't front. I saw it. I see it too. I see it too.
Now there you go again. But truly now, we live in a fortunate time. This is a fortunate time. Time is on our side.
Although it don't exist outside of here. Although it don't exist outside of this planet.
There are your truths, and there are my truths. There are known knowns. Known unknowns and unknown for some of them are in the audience right now.
Huh? Talking to him.
At this stage,
Double
16
speaking though,
minutes
talking
in,
to him.
the wounds inflicted upon Reagan's neck were so severe that he could no longer support his head. His speech degenerated into gurgles as Reagan violently jerked forward, his spine being completely severed, and his head only being loosely connected to his body with strands of muscle tissue. Reagan's body remained alive for the next 3 minutes, continued to gesture as if he was still speaking, before finally collapsing to the ground behind the podium. Recording then degraded into static at 22 minutes, 34 seconds in.
Whoa, wait.
But it wasn't until 2005 where the strangest
You
viewing
mean to
occurred.
tell me, based on this information, Ronald Reagan was killed by an SCP? Alive? And the culprit was right there? And had everybody just, they couldn't see him? What?
To this day, the following event has never been replicated. The video begins with a long shot of an empty podium, as well as empty chairs normally occupied by Reagan and his entourage. Strangely, this is the only recording that lacks both video titles and the presence of Ronald Reagan. At 30 seconds in, the camera zooms in on the podium, and continues to focus on nothing until 2 minutes and 55 seconds, where the hooded figure enters the shot and stands at the podium. It remains frozen in place for the entirety of the film, until the final frame of 22:34, where a single frame flashes with the words, "I see you."
Funny, I got the song called.
This figure has been dubbed as SCP-1981-1 and appears to be the same entity researchers spotted in previous viewings. However, since this viewing, this figure has never been sighted again, even after countless tests and observations. SCP-1981-1 has been missing since 2005. Its whereabouts is currently unknown, But if it happens to be observed, staff are advised...
Red flag. Buddy, you said missing. So that's one thing I do well. I do this really, really well. You said missing. Like, how in the hell would you know he was missing? Or it was missing? Because you ain't seen it? But when you allude to the term missing, that gives me the incentive, you know what I'm saying, to think about was it captured after this moment? They saw the potential dangers in it. They tracked it down and they captured it. This is we will be talking about the CIA, government, whatever you have you. Or did the Galactic Federation see this thing and how dangerous it was, where it came from, and they captured it? Is why you would use the term missing. Because in order for something to be missing, you would have had to know it was there. And either everybody in the room did not know this thing was there, or everybody in that room did in the morning too. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Let's continue. We're almost done.
To not communicate with the figure and notify a high-level SCP supervisor.
That's crazy, y'all. He look like a damn zombie. Hell no, they wouldn't have shown the public that.
After rereading the file and recording logs several times, there was no other information on the figure, nor why this tape exists. There was a recording transcript for viewing in 2002. However, it has been redacted for unknown reasons. It could be because it foretells of a future event that has not happened yet, such as an election result or a major disaster. It could also have a connection to the figure's disappearance, but I don't think we will ever actually know the truth behind what happened in 2002. In the end, this SCP, in my opinion, is the most disturbing safe class SCP of them all. SCP-1981 is more than just a videotape. The tape's contents distort itself in a frightening, dreadful way, giving the viewer a completely personalized experience each and every time it is watched. But what makes it the most disturbing is that the tape is aware you are watching it, all while something else is watching you back.
Alright, and that concludes the video, man. That's SCP-1981-1. I don't know what that is. I got some thoughts in my mind. I mean, cause dude, man, that could have been a real wizard, you know what I'm saying? I'm a warlock type motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And really did some stuff to that dude right there, live. And they was like, alright, bro, you can't, you know, you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to test that out and see how that worked out, you know what I'm saying? No, we can't use that. No, we're gonna put him up. No, no, cause he get loose, he start acting up, nigga. He just start severing necks around this mother, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna know that. You ever hear me working through TV screens and all that type of junk? I mean, what the hell we got going on with this thing? Again, we finna run through these SCPs, man. So, yeah, man, like, share, subscribe. Y'all, keep your head on the swivel. Remember to mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally protect yourself out here. Don't let this world drive you crazy. Oh, this SCP, this liable to turn into a series, y'all. This shit gonna get good. You know what I'm talking about? So until the next one, y'all have a blessing. Peace and love.